Hello, Cancer. I am Jaja, and this is Cosmic Mirror Tarot. Welcome. So, today we are going to get into your 2022 love messages. This is overall energy. This will be a timeless read, guys. This is for anyone with a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Also, Mars. I feel like we forget about Mars sometimes. We do have quite a bit of oracle to get through, so I'll do a Gateway of Light activation oracle. I'll do a past life oracle. I pulled the Ask the Fae Fairy oracle. We'll do a Celtic Tree oracle. Then we will get into romance, the romance deck and the Kipper deck, and then at the very end we will do a Celtic cross. So quite a bit of stuff. Now, to kick it off, I have already pulled a couple of the oracle cards for you guys. The first one being the Gateway of Light activation oracle, and you guys received Ancestral Realm, Karmic Release, Healing the Lineage, and Boundaries. Love this card, guys. It has a picture of kind of like a doorway, and in the middle of it looks like a kind of lush green garden, and it almost looks like Stonehenge to me. And I'm going to go ahead and read from the book, but immediately I'm just getting, kind of healing ancestral wounds, generational healing that may be tied to your love life, right? Okay, so it says your message. This card indicates healing on all levels, but particularly on the family line. There may be some ideas and beliefs in your family that you find limiting or negative. Know that they need not to be your truth. You have the opportunity to go beyond the challenging energies of your family lineage. If you are in a particular challenging time or facing energies that are harsh and even overwhelming, the energy of your ancestors is with you now. They are here to hold a sacred and safe space so that you can rest. Your ancestors are surrounding you now. They are here to seek forgiveness for any harmful decisions that were made without full awareness, and for any negative effects those are having on you now. If you have found that a particular family member has been difficult or a relationship has been negatively impacted because of situations or ideas that stem from the past, know that a great cleansing is taking place at this time. The ointment for the wound is the energy of forgiveness. This isn't about accepting what happened as fine, but realizing that the energies of the past no longer govern our present. It's about choosing to create your own happiness and live from your own heart. Keep your boundaries strong, but be open to carving out a new path. Love, love, love that, guys. And what's interesting is for your past life oracle, you guys pulled Egypt. So, and this card really talks about either, past life in Egypt specifically, but more the book refers to negative patterns that may be associated with past life. And guys, when I talk about past life, I mean, not everyone has a remembrance of a past life. You may, but if you don't, this could just be representative of if you're trying to heal a past relationship, there's possibly a past soul time. Getting that really, really heavy in this reading. Sometimes, even our family members could have been, family members or friends from other lives, and there's just stuff that kind of carries over, right? And so the overall energy is just learning to forgive that and kind of filter out what doesn't work for you anymore, and that requires setting boundaries, especially when we're talking about like loved ones, right? If something isn't working, then, learn to put a boundary there and speak your truth and move on. But I'm getting a heavy sense of healing and needing to set boundaries off of these two cards. Between the Egypt card and the Ancestral Realm, there's something going on around healing, kind of past life wounds. All right, so the Celtic Tree that you guys pulled was the read card. The read is representative of October, so take it as it resonates. It's in reverse. I'm going to read it upright first, and then I'll give you the reverse meaning. So choosing this card indicates that you are aware of the great outside that surrounds us all. You're capable of finding order where others find only chaos. Your results are as sure as the intentions with which you started. You progress by continually keeping your aim in sight. Choosing the reed gives you the capacity to make spiritual weapons, just as the bowman has first to make and find his bow. Then he has to make the arrows and tip them with a point. The flights or feathers at the base of the arrow give direction and prevent the arrow twisting and changing in flight. The reed gives you that all important skill and direction. If chosen reversed, however, it shows that you still have some way to go before your sight and skill is polished enough to embark upon the journey, the results of which may be as yet unknown. So basically saying you're still learning, right? Like, give yourself some grace. As you guys walk up down this path of healing ancestral rooms, it's very, very difficult, right? And as things come up in your relationship, I'm getting a very heavy, like, just get gracious with yourself. Okay, for the Ask the Fae fairy cards, you guys actually, two cards kind of flew out, so I decided to take them both. The first one is number 34, which I thought was interesting. It's a beautiful card. It has a fairy kind of riding a fish. And the second one is 20. So I'm going to go ahead and read. So 34, the fish, is all about money and business, being successful, fruitful. It's giving me also very heavy fertility vibes here. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and read from the book for you guys here. Let's see what it says. The fish, resources. The house of the fish is where resources can be drawn upon. Any card in this position will be quite positive. Yeah, that's basically all it says. So basically your resources during this time. And I from this card, I was getting a very heavy, like, maybe your focus this year is more on your resources and your money, not so much on love, just because if you're healing this ancestral stuff, it makes sense, right? That you would kind of shift your focus away from love and more into finances and work. So number 20 is the community card. It's like, this is the house of getting out and about and mixing with the world. This is the world of social engagement and entertainment. Yeah, it's giving me, like, good distractions, guys. Like, you're healing. Maybe your love life hasn't been the best. I mean, I'm a Cancerian. I'm fully aware it can, our love lives can be all over the place sometimes. And so it's very much giving me, like, I just want to go out. I want to have fun. I want to focus on my money. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm healing. But maybe love isn't necessarily the top of mind thing, right? Is what I'm hearing. All right, guys, so we'll go ahead and get into the romance deck. I can never remember the name of this deck, so bear with me. If you've watched tarot on YouTube, you've seen it here multiple times. I did shuffle a lot before, like, as I was channeling for you guys. I was getting a couple of songs, but it was more just like slow R&B songs about, basically wanting your baby back. So there may be a couple of, other past relationships that may try and pop back up. The fact that I was getting this almost like begging energy, but what was interesting is, so I was getting this begging energy, but my brain was just like, So I don't, I think for a good amount of you, you're not really looking to reconcile. Okay, so for your romance oracle, you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Then you have soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. I'm getting, since it's very soon in soulmate, I'm not getting like you're maybe dealing with someone right now that's necessarily your soulmate. I'm getting more you very soon, like as you go out, as you socialize, as you focus on your money, getting in. I'm getting like High Priestess and pre-Empress or Nine of Pentacles vibes, right? Like as you do your own thing, you'll start to call in your soulmate. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Didn't I say that? Like, I was just getting this, like, focus on you, self-love, healing, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I love that, guys. I think that is beautiful. Yeah, I'm getting this very fun, flirty, going out, hanging out with my girls, hanging out with my bros, and just focus on me and my healing. All right, let's see what the Kipper deck has to say before we get into our Celtic cross here. Um, what else, guys? Yeah, I think I was saying, like, I got this. I was getting a lot of R&B songs about, wanting to come back and stuff like that. And but the vibe underneath it, like, was just like, I want to have fun. I want something a little bit lighter. I want, it just seems like Cancerian energy has kind of shifted away from being hyper focused on love and more just like I just want to do my own thing and love on myself a little harder, is what I got. All right, they're telling me I have shuffled these enough, guys. Like I literally, as I'm like channeling and before I do these videos, I shuffle. So, all right, we got occupation, imprisonment, coffin, family room. No, they want me to keep it in reverse. So family room in the reverse, despair in the reverse, message of concern, distant horizons, and judication. Bottom of the deck, we got a wealthy man. Hey. All right. Okay, so not gonna lie, guys, I feel like this whole top row is just like spirit saying I said what I said, right? You're focused on your money, you're focused on your pinnacles. This is giving me almost like hyper focus, right? Like mastering my craft, like really getting into, if you're into astrology or tarot, or if you're into like whatever your job is. I'm getting nursing pretty heavy, like either going back and getting a different certification, maybe even getting a mentor, something like that, where you're just like hyper focused on taking your occupation to the next level. This imprisonment and coffin is giving me mental prison. Maybe you're coming out of something that had you really in your mind heavy. And this coffin is just like, I'm done. And especially, it's kind of like pinging off of the playfulness that was in the romance deck for you guys. So I'm getting this like, maybe at the end of last year, which it makes sense. I mean, Scorpio season can be pretty heavy for us, sometimes for all of us. I'm getting this very heavy, like, I like weighed every option. I looked at it from every angle, in regards to your love life, and I'm just mentally done. I'm ready to walk out of this prison and have some fun and be playful. Something light and airy and fun. And I'm not even getting that it may like you're asking the universe to call someone in. It's like an independent fun. It's like, yeah, I'm done with that. This family room in reverse is again giving me back to your gateway of light oracle of like really looking at how your family and ancestral wounds have played out in your love life. Guys, that is deep, deep healing. Whenever we're talking about family issues and wounding from our childhood that keeps presenting itself in our relationships, that absolutely requires rest. I think one of them, maybe it was the Celtic Tree Oracle, that was talking about like this is your ancestors giving you the time to really sit down and rest. And the reason for that is because healing generational wounds is very mentally taxing. It's emotional, and we are naturally emotional creatures, right? And so I'm getting this like half in our shell, half out. Almost like there may be days that are very, very difficult for you as you're processing some of these things that come out. But for the most part, your overall energy is like I'm clearing it, and so but I'm not gonna sit in it, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy to have. With despair in reverse, message of concern, distant horizons, and judication. Remember I was telling you I was just getting those sad love songs of someone wanting to come back in and you just being like, like you're not, this despair in reverse is giving me, I am not tripping, bro, or sis. Like I am, excuse me guys, I'm just not tripping off of the situation anymore. Like this message of concern is giving me more like, someone reaches out. Sorry guys, my nose is itching. Someone reaches out, trying to get that old thing back, and you're just like, I mean, the lady on the card is like, but I'm getting almost like a, like just, and it being next to this judication card is almost like your intuition the whole time was telling you, like, either something wasn't right about this person or that you knew that this person would come back around. And this, see, he has the look on his face, like, I knew you were going to do this. You played all those games, you did all this stuff. I'm here now, resting, healing, hanging out with my girlfriends, hanging in the community, being playful, focused on myself, and here your ass come. Right as I'm like over it, right? Like, that's what this judication is giving me. Now, yeah, so we got at the bottom of the deck, we had wealthy man, main male, pathway, and gifts. So I think this is new love, to be honest with you guys. I think, and the energy operates the universe operates in energy, right? And so if you think about it, like let's say at the end of last year, maybe around October, what the read card describes, you were in this space of like a mental prison over someone. You were, it was really driving you crazy. It really kind of knocked you off balance. You then go into your shell, right, as you try and process, like, what was the lesson, where, what am I doing next? You come out, the first part of the year into this, like, okay, I'm healing, but I'm not going to sit in it. And then you call in a wealthy man. And guys, it doesn't have to be a person with money. I mean, I wish that upon all of you, right? And for the divine masculines that are watching, there's no gender in tarot, so take it, it's to be a wealthy woman as well, right? Take it as it resonates. You call in a wealthy person, and by wealth, I'm hearing, like, not even just financially, like spiritually, emotionally, just like someone who actually checks all your boxes, right? And the reason why the universe sends this person to you is because the energy that you have been in has been one of, I'm focused on myself and I know what I want, right? Like, I've learned my lessons, I'm still healing, but I'm not I'm not being down on myself. I'm, going out there and having a good time. And so this pathway and gift is giving me, like, choosing that new road, choosing to stand in your independence, choosing to love on yourself, right, is what calls in the, I'm getting like Nine of Pentacles wish fulfillment vibes off of that gift card. Okay. I think that's beautiful, guys. I love that. And here's to having a sugar daddy or sugar mama, because can always use one of those. I'm joking, guys. It's more than love, or it's more than money that matters in love. Woo, could I get that out, guys? All right, so we're going to hop into your Celtic cross. Let's see. Spirit, please give me messages and guidance for Cancer, for love, for 2022. Cancer, love for 2022. I see the Star card. I see the Ace of Pentacles. So healing, more gifts from the universe. Yes, please. Yes, just yes. Okay, they're telling me they want the Star card out. Okay. All right. So we're going to pull from the bottom of the deck because they were adamant. First card out, which is your overall energy, is the Star. You are absolutely healing. I'm also getting actual star vibes. Remember, we were talking about you mastering your occupation, so getting some sort of recognition for that. Crossing that is the Two of Swords, defending yourself, protecting yourself. In your influence, you have the Page of Wands in reverse. There was some sort of bad news. Like I said, I'm getting a very heavy, you guys are healing from something that happened. Your subconscious is the Four of Cups. Your past is the Two of Pentacles, so juggling. Your future is the Ace of Pentacles, guys, gals, everybody. Your current Your current attitude is the Ace of Wands. Whew. Your current environment is the Ten of Cups in reverse. We will get into that. What do they want me to do? They want me to flip it? No. They want me to shuffle some more before I get your last two. Sorry. They were like screaming at me. That was enough from the bottom. So, let's pull out your last two cards. See what they say. Your hopes and fears is the Seven of Swords, and your outcome is Judgment. Whew. Okay, so just taking a look overall, bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Just taking a look overall at your spread, it's very much giving me there was a situation in the past that you were trying to juggle, that you were trying to weigh the options, the good and the bad, look at the pros and the cons. And you finally just stepped into this energy. It's like you stepped into this energy of having to protect yourself. You thought maybe it was a missed opportunity, and maybe you still do feel that way because the Four of Cups is in your subconscious, and it's definitely giving me a missed opportunity. um I'm just getting this like knowing. It's like, so energetically what it's showing me is like the Star, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands. It's like, and I'm getting heavy, heavy High Priestess of like, I just know, I know, right? That by protecting myself from whatever this past situation was that had me stuck in my mind, like the universe is going to give me what I deserve. So I'm just gonna, hop in my chariot. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the chariot, which is, your card, and just start over. You know, that's what I'm getting really heavy here. Now, for your current environment and the Ten of Cups, this is giving me Five of Cups vibes. It's giving me like you're still healing. So it's like, I'm also hearing like recognizing the false mask. I don't know who that's for. But it's like it's the end, because the Ten of Cups upright is like the fairy tale happily ever after. It's not even really based in reality, right? Like there has to be work behind something in order for it to really be a Ten of Cups. And so I'm hearing almost like the veil has been lifted, the false mask has been lifted, and you see it for what it is. And it's almost, as much as I'm getting Five of Cups, it's more disappointment than regret. Does that make sense? It's like a disappointment mixed with a sigh of relief that now I see, right? Your hopes and fears is the Five of Swords. For whatever reason, they're screaming at me protection. So this may be a person that you previously deal with, and it's almost like you're scared of this person either coming back, and maybe you not being strong enough to like defend yourself against this person or something like that. But it's giving me like you're tired of the sneakiness, you're tired of the not knowing, you're tired of the competition, and you're just ready to get on, but there's still a little bit of fear around. This is giving me a person, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's not. It doesn't feel like your actual energy. It feels like a person who was sneaky, who was deceitful, who lied, cheated, stole, that kind of stuff is what. Now, what's interesting is on top of that, in your outcome, you have the Judgment, and it's like this horn is actually like, from the way it sits on my table, it's like, you know, God himself calling in judgment on whoever this person was. And so, and I'm also hearing like you make a good judgment call for yourself, is what I'm hearing. Like you just, because guys, like this is a really good spread. I mean, you have two aces, you have two aces, two major arcana, right? It does feel very much like there's not a lot of love here. It's more healing and resources. Clarifying your star and the Two of Swords is the Empress. Yeah, you're about to step into full Empress energy. That's instant manifestation. That's everything, she's stable, she's abundant, she's, um, you know, Page of Pentacles, and, okay. I don't even know what I was clarifying, guys, because I was still hyper focused on this Empress here. They're telling me they want this with the Ace of Pentacles, which is that gift of God that I was talking about. And you have the Empress's divine counterpart in the upright, the Emperor, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. This is absolutely giving me, you step into your Empress energy right after healing yourself, making the final judgment call on leaving whoever this, creepy McCreeperson is over here. And the universe hands you your Emperor, who is absolutely, absolutely going to defend and protect what you have prayed for, what took forever to get to you. Like, that is exactly how this reads to me. I don't know, that protection thing seems to come up over and over in my, the spirit is yeah. It's like, and I don't know if it's because you guys are Cancerians and you're the crabs, so you go into your shell for protection, but it's almost like whatever situation that you left in the past, had you realized that, like, you had this like inspiration that, like, what you really really want is someone who protects your heart, where you don't have to go into your shell, right? Like, this person does such a good job of loving you that and protecting you that you can stand in that playful energy, you can stand in that divine feminine energy, right? Like, you can be your full divine feminine or divine masculine, guys, take it as it resonates, self, and not have to worry about it. That's what this is. That's what that Ace of Pentacles is. This is the gift from the universe. Let's go ahead. I feel like all of this is really, really good. I do want to clarify, the Five of Swords. Let's see what's going on with this creepy person, who's kind of sneaking around. Ace of Swords in reverse, King of Swords. First of all, holy swords. Like, holy swords and, like, lies, right? Like, it's I feel like this too. King of Swords, this could be a air sign that you're dealing with. It could just be someone who was emotionally distant and cold, is what I'm hearing. Anything else on that Five of Swords? I feel like you guys aren't taking the mess. Yeah, Ten of Wands in reverse. You're putting it down. Like, you're over it. You're done. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen the Ten of Swords. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is giving me, like, it's pinging off of this person, actually. Like, they want to come out the cold. You've already probably cut this person off, is what I'm hearing. And they're trying to get back in, but what they're trying to get back in with is not the truth. Ace of Swords in the reverse is just a straight out lie. They're lying to themselves. They're lying to you. Like, whoever this person is, I highly suggest. I mean, you have the universe gifting you everything you've ever asked for, right? You just have to be patient for it. Remember, we saw very soon. For the clarifying the judgment, you have the King of Cups came out again. Remember, we saw him at the bottom of the deck after I pulled your card. The Eight of Wands, so a lot of communication. I'm also getting fertility vibes off of that. But whenever I get the Eight of Wands and the Empress in the same spread, it just, I don't know, Eight of Wands gives me sperm for some reason. Don't judge me, guys. Okay? Don't judge me. Didn't I say I was totally getting High Priestess vibes? I'm so glad she came out to confirm with us. So you got Justice and High Priestess. Like, it's like the communication that you get from whoever this wealthy man or woman is, this future sugar daddy or sugar mama, who is a King of Cups, right? That's someone who is emotional. He holds back a little bit, but he's still loving. He's still holding the Ace of Cups in his hand. Like, it's justice for you, and you know it, right? Like, you just know. And you know, you start to take, you go down that path, going, y'all, y'all. Three of Swords and the Chariot. You guys are at. Didn't I say I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if the Chariot came out? This is definitely pinging off of this um, Ten of Cups for me in reverse. It's like the whatever situation you were in with, you know, creepy guy over here or creepy girl over here. The false mask has been removed. You absolutely see it for what it is. You know, you don't need, this person doesn't, you know, what, when they come to you, it is a whole ass lie, you know. And you know that either there was some sort of third party situation, or it's just going to be a repeat of heartbreak. And so you're getting the fuck on. You hopping in your chariot and you're getting on. What I also want to clarify, like, or speak on, is how we have the emperor here twice, because this is the emperor in his car, basically, right? So it's like, not only do you call in an emperor, but in standing up against this past person, you become your own emperor, right? And for us divine feminines, you know, it's hard to stand in that divine masculine energy for too long, right? It can feel very heavy. And so maybe that's why then you call in the playfulness and you know, the going out on the town, the community card, right? That the fairies were suggesting in your oracle, right? It's like, I had to be so strong to pull myself out of this mental prison and this heartbreak. And then also, when this person comes back to reconcile, I have to stand in masculine energy again to protect myself, right? Because this person isn't looking out for my best interest. And so then after that, you're just like, I just want to call back my divine femininity. And that's just a message for my divine femmes out there. Trust me, I get it. I work in corporate America, and I tell people all the time, like, as a woman, corporate America is just not, um, it is not a place that is conducive for the divine feminine. And it one of my biggest things is, I feel like when I come home, that's when I get to be full in flow, divine feminine. But I literally have to take that, like, false mask of me standing in this energy of, you know, the emperor in his car, you know, all day. Um, and so that, and I tell that story because Spirit was like, that's, you know, it's going to take a lot of strength, guys, to combat whatever, you know, this person is. I will say, you're coming up as the empress, as the emperor, as the high priestess, as justice. This person is coming over as the five of swords and the king of swords. Like, not, you are coming in major arcana, and this person is coming in as minor arcana. Like, don't even let this person stress you out. Do not let this person get you out of your flow. Absolutely not, you know. And I don't think you are. I mean, I'm seeing judgment, king of cups, eight of wands, high priestess, justice. You're making the judgment call that's in your best interest, and you're getting on, is what I see. But overall, it's just a really good feeling of being in flow, accepting the gifts from the universe as they come, and play, guys, gals. Please play. Feel like Spirit is like screaming, like, we need more play, we need more joy, we need more, you know, like, absolutely focus on your pentacles and mastering that, whatever, but like, add more play in there. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. I hope this was helpful. If you did, you know, if this did resonate with you, I ask that you like, share, and subscribe. What else? Yeah, that's all I really got. I will do love and, or I'm sorry, I will do career and money readings starting tomorrow. So look for that early next week. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.